Hey, what's up, everybody? True Boxing here. Thank you for coming back to Get Hit with the Truth. So today we're doing the What's Next on Michael Conlan, former world title challenger, as he returned on Saturday, August 6th in a main eventing an ESPN card when he took on former multiple-time world title challenger, Miguel Marriaga, the veteran, 35 years old, coming in. So Conlan was bouncing back off the loss to his first pro defeat and last round knockout loss to Lee Wood as he challenged for Lee Wood's title. He was well ahead on the scorecards, and Lee Wood caught him, hurt him in the 11th round, and just blasted him in the 12th round. Brutal knockout loss. He was bouncing back from that. People weren't sure what they were going to see. He went out there and did his thing, though. He pretty much dominated Marriaga. I'm really not surprised, but Marriaga really didn't come after Michael Conlan until the last couple rounds. He did land some shots. Conlan, I still question on how well he's going to take shots against top 10 guys in the later rounds, but he dominated the action, no disputing that. He scored, I think 3 or 4 knockdowns, really was on it, boxed well, used good footwork, and is now the reigning champion, or now is back on track. He's not a champion, I'm sorry about that. He's now back on track at 126 pounds featherweight. And now the big question is, what's next for Michael Conlan as he moves forward? Well, we're going to run through the top 10 and see what could be next. Right now, he's not really ranked anywhere big at featherweight. His highest ranking was the WBA's number 6. And it might take him a while to get back into a title shot. He might need another stay busy kind of win, or another guy that's with top rank. So let's run through it and see. We start with number 1, Emmanuel Navarrete, the reigning WBO champion. What's funny is I wouldn't completely say that this fight's out of question next. Navarrete is in a position after his showdown with Eduardo Baez. It's actually taking place this weekend on ESPN. He's in a position to where I don't know if the WBO is going to mandate him to fight Isaac Dogboe, who just won an eliminator against Joet Gonzalez. Navarrete's already defeated Dogboe twice, and I think the WBO might be better suited, especially since Dogboe barely beat him, to hand Michael Conlan a shot, or sign Conlan up to fight Dogboe himself. But I'm not completely ruling out the fact that these guys could fight each other. I really think it's possible because they're both with Top Rank and ESPN. I'm leaning towards I'm going to say it's less than 50-50 just because Conlan is coming off that knockout loss to Lee Wood just this past year. Does he want to go in against a guy on the level of Navarrete now? I think he's about one win away from wanting to do that. So I'm going to lean towards a no, but I'm not gonna completely rule it out either. So we'll see. Next up is Ray Vargas, the WBC champion. Not gonna happen. Conlan's with the WBO. Conlan's with the Top Rank and Vargas is with the PBC, and Conlan is not the mandatory, so these two will not get together. Next is Mark Magsayo. Let's say Brandon Figueroa next. Another PBC guy. He's lined up in the WBC. And again, unless Conlan's a mandatory or this is a final eliminator, it's not going to happen. Next, Mark Magsayo, another PBC guy. It's not going to happen. Next is Gary Russell Jr., another PBC guy. Not going to happen. Then we start getting into fights that maybe, we start loosening the strings and say maybe a little more. How about Mauricio Lara? Well, Lara, I don't see it happening. This is still Top Rank having to work a Golden Boy, but I'm not completely ruling it out either because maybe Conlan might want to work with Golden Boy to make a fight like that happen. Not 100%. I still think no, but a little bit more possible maybe. Next, Josh Warrington, the reigning IBF champion. Now, Warrington's with the Zone and Matchroom, and Warrington looks to have things tied up. It looks like he's going to have to make a mandatory. We don't know for sure, but I think Top Rank and Eddie Hearn and Matchroom working together, as much as I think this would be a very good fight and they should get together, I'm not so sure that these two promoters are going to come together to make a fight like this happen. Not next, at least, so I'm going to say no. Lee Wood, a rematch. Not seeing that one anytime soon, although you know, I think Conlan deserves a rematch, but Lee Wood has to fight Leo Santa Cruz next in a mandatory fight, and then I think Wood would want to do a unification with Warrington after that, if Warrington's still IBF champ. So I'm going to say no. Next, we look at former champ Kiko Martinez. I know Kiko's coming back soon. Conlan, you know, I mean, if Kiko doesn't have ties to Golden Boy and all them, I'm gonna say why not? Maybe that would be a good option for Conlan right here to fight another former champ veteran like Kiko Martinez. Not gonna completely rule that one out, because Kiko is willing to fight anybody, and Conlan would be another good payday for the veteran Kiko Martinez. Then a couple guys at the end. Kid Galahad is moving to 130 at some point, so that one's not possible. And then you got guys like Joet Gonzalez. Not going to rule that one out, because Gonzalez is coming off the loss to Dogbe, and he's also a top-ranked guy. He might be a very good option to see if Conlan's ready to move into the Navarrete sweepstakes. Actually, I think if you ask me point blank who I think has the best chance to fight Conlan next, it's probably Joet Gonzalez. And then the next guy, Isaac Dogbe, who beat Gonzalez by a very close decision. Now, I only say Dogbe, even though he won an eliminator, they might want Dogbe to fight another guy first to really, really earn and confirm that third fight, because I don't think anybody thinks that Dogbe stands a chance against Navarrete. So why not force Dogbe to fight somebody else who's worth the note that might have a better opportunity and chance against Navarrete? And I think Conlan would be perfect for that. But we got to wait and see and go from there. But if you're putting a gun to my head and asking me who do I think's the most logical choice for Michael Conlan next, I'm saying it's going to be, I'm predicting that to be Joet Gonzalez, the former world title challenger, will be the next guy to fight Michael Conlan. It makes the most sense for both guys to get back in the mix, and I think both guys really want to get back in the mix as soon as possible. They're both with Top Rank. It would be an easy sell to move up the rankings, and that's what I think is going to happen. So that's it. That's what I got. That's the what's next on former world title challenger Michael Conlan following his comeback victory over Miguel Marriaga. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate any and all support. This is True Boxing. You've been hit with the truth.